T-Man 978 Shill Review.
White Ranger Tiger Power. White Ranger Tiger Power.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now I am reviewing Hasbro's Saban Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Mighty Morphin White Ranger. The packaging, as you can see, is awesome. It's reminiscent of basically an SH figure art style packaging. Let me set this back up so I can compare something really quickly. Yeah. Only thing they would have to do is put Mighty Morphin White Ranger on there, sort of like the Bandai America version. But anywho, you saw that. Let's get it out of the packaging. Here he is on my Bandai Tamashii Stage Act 4. That's the name of the stand. Don't bug me in the comments. But he looks nice, as you can see. And Hasbro just went, they knocked it out of the park for me. There's only one piece of articulation that I would have loved on here. But other than that, it's pretty much what I have dreamed of for Marvel Legends for years. Like exactly what I dreamed of. So let's get into that. So basically you get a nicely articulated figure that's using the same articulation as the 12-inch Marvel Legends, like to a T, the exact same articulation minus the toe joint. But other than that, it's pretty much the same articulation as the 12-inch Marvel Legends. I've been wanting that in 6-inch form forever, but they gave it to us with this line and the Overwatch figures. So I don't know if they're ever going to do that for Marvel Legends, and it pisses me off. Plus, it comes with 5 accessories right there. That is awesome. I've been like, they should start doing that with Marvel Legends, and even maybe giving them more paint details. No bath piece, sell it for $20. Or if they want to give us even more accessories, sell it for $25. And I'd be cool with that. I'm going to focus in on Tommy first, or the White Ranger. We know it's Tommy since he comes with a head sculpt. That's one thing better than the Legacy Rangers off top. But it's painted nicely detailed. It can look up that much, go down, of course, rotate. There is not a lot of head pivot. And that goes into my one piece of articulation that I wish they gave this thing. I wish the base of the neck was on a ball joint or a double ball post so that it could crunch forward a little bit more and do head pivots and whatnot like the Black Series. They're doing that for the Black Series now. The shoulders are on a butterfly joint. Nice. I think all of them are going to have a butterfly joint. This outward motion is on a super tight ratchet, so it's kind of difficult to rotate it in this angle and then do that. If you want to have it like straight out, you have to rotate it that way first, then turn it this way to come in a little bit more. And his vest is super crazy pliable, so you don't have to worry about that. He has swivel right here, double jointed elbows that get all the way up, in and out just like Marvel Legends, and of course it rotates. He has a diaphragm joint, go back that much, forward that much, but he also has an actual ab crunch that's in the ab area. Like the pose that I initially had him in, that's sort of like Spider-Man will very much benefit from this articulation right here. The legs can kick out to the side that much, kick forward that much, back not really, swivel, double jointed knees, shin or boot swivel, feet are on a tight ratchet. They can come up a little bit and ankle pivot a lot. I wish you could crunch forward the foot a little bit more than that, and the ankles are a little bit loose. But as far as the details, they did panel line inside of the belt right there, which I appreciate. I like the sculpting where it actually looks like clothing, and it has the real wrinkles that you constantly saw on the show. The suits weren't like pristine looking. I mean, they look like real fabric over the clothing, and you don't see crazy things like six-packs and whatnot, whether the actors had them or not. In the packaging, he comes with this judo chop hand. And let's let you see Saban. Saban is silver paint. Now that I'm looking at this, oh man. It's gold on that one side, but they didn't paint the gold on this side. I have another one of these coming from Walmart.com, so I might do a swap out. That's what this looks like. And yeah, I'll compare this with the Legacy White Ranger since I still have that one. But yeah, I didn't even notice this gold thing until I tried to play with it. But anyway, you can go into this holster that looks like this. So there you go with that. He has other hands as you see here, but the peg is very long. So he has a regular fist. He has two regular balled up clenched fists, like that for regular fighting. And this holding hand is kind of molded in such a way or sculpted in such a way. Come on, get under the fingers. Where it's leaning forward, which is good since the wrists only go in and out. So I appreciate them molding it that way. And of course, for when he wants to hold it like this in front of his body, that's cool. He also has this blast effect, which you know every time they hit anything, it frickin' bursts into flames or it sparks. In high school, we used to laugh at that. You stick the tip of the sword up into there, and let's get him an enemy. So basically, the blast effect works like this. You put it on the sword and then smash it up against somebody so it can make a spark. And the final accessory that I'm going to show off is the Jason David Frank face right there, which came out awesome. Of course, with these digital face prints, the more you zoom in, the more waxy and weird they look because you're not supposed to be zoomed all the way in on their face. So the closer you get, the more digital it looks. But of course, with your naked eye, you won't be seeing all that. So it's better to be zoomed out. But I like it. Articulation here. You can look down that much. And look up, unhindered, because that ponytail doesn't block anything. But yeah, I like this figure. Awesome. They did way better than I could imagine. Here's a comparison between the Legacy Mighty Morphin White Ranger. As you can see, there is definitely a height difference because these figures are basically 6.5 or 7-inch figures, and this is more in scale, or like 1/12 scale. But as you can see, of course, they have all the same detail cues and whatnot. But my issue with the Legacy Rangers is they always just look like generic action figures. Like, you know how we complain about the Bucky Cap mold with Marvel Legends? Imagine if every single Ranger in the whole entire line was the Bucky Cap mold. That's what this is like. I never liked the way that they decided to do this right here. He looks more like a robot than an actual human. And I don't know what it was about Bondi America, but they always had six-packs and looked way more bigger and buff than they did on the show. Basically the same articulation, except they do have forearm swivel right there. They have universal joints and a wrist, which can look awkward and unnatural. He didn't come with any accessories besides Saban and this sheath right there. So he had these hands permanently, which, yeah, it would have been nice if they gave him different hands. Other things that bugged me, like how he has the natural clothing and the uniform looks more realistic. Like you can see the seam right there in his crotch area. All the like wrinkles and whatnot look more real. Like I hated that. Like look how smooth that crotch is. It just looks like generic action figure with Power Ranger details thrown on. He has, like I said, the panel lining in there. They didn't do that over here. This figure just looks way more like a realistic person and whatnot. Everything's too smooth over here. No wrinkles in the boots and nothing like that. So yeah, like this one better, but this is still a good action figure. I can't say that it's a bad action figure. I just like the aesthetics and some of the articulation more over here. Like, you just got the basic ab crunch with the waist swivel. I definitely love that more. And to let you see that this holster right here is a separate piece. So besides the 5 accessories, he does have the belt and of course this right there. Saban comparison, this is the Legacy. Like, they definitely are better here on the Legacy because they actually have the face white with black right there on the side. They didn't give it any stripes though, so had to take points away from that, but they painted the eyes and whatnot. So yeah, I guess if you have both, it's up to you. You could swap out, to be honest, because the handles are almost the exact same size. Nah, this one's definitely thicker. Well, let me stop lying. All right, here are a bunch of random comparisons. So until I find Lord Zed, or until my pre-order finally ships, here are some ideas of who you can pair him up against and whatnot. Goku, I don't think he's really a tall character in his universe. Bruce Lee, I don't think he's really tall. The Ninja Turtles are short. And of course, people like Corvus Glaive, who looks like an evil monster from the Power Rangers and Apocalypse and all that. Anywho, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And this is the Sword of Evil or something that comes with the Green Ranger, Legacy Ranger. It's the perfect size to fit into his sword-wielding hand. So there's an option. Let me just do that. Yeah, getting these out is more effort than I would like it to be. So if you get this for a kid and they want to switch out hands and whatnot, you're probably going to have to help them. But here you are right there. Thank y'all for watching this. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Imagine if every single Ranger in the whole entire line was the Bucky Cap mold. Click the videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.